welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and I am glad you're here. Now, if you saw Monday's video, yes, I am still wearing the same clothes. This is a few hours later. I had to run the AC because it was 78 degrees. And so that meant in here it was probably closer to 90. So I was really, really hot and my face was really flushed. So I needed to cool off. But in that video, I said that I had some things that I had ordered. Some of these go back to before Thanksgiving. But some of these things I wasn't able to be doing back then, but I had coupons and I had rewards and yeah. But then, because I had bought some clearance Halloween stuff, I showed y'all that. And that got me 3 rewards over the course of that. So, I'm going to start off with... Sorry. I got ahead of myself. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for taking the time. Whether you're new or a returning viewer, thank you for taking the time to hang out with me for a little while. These hauls, just in case you didn't see Monday's videos, they're like 3 to 4 different things starting back before Thanksgiving. But normally my channel is knit, crochet, and sewing. And today it is more of a haul video because I was going through my things and trying to get a little bit of organization done, and I realized this all was bagged up still, and I'm like, oh, I'd forgotten I had all this stuff. We know my memory, concussion, and all that fun stuff. So anyway, this box right here, this was why I had another reward. Yeah. This was like, spend X amount of dollars and get X amount of rewards and whatnot. So I did. Well, I had previously ordered some fabric, and mistakenly I had put them in my cart so that I wouldn't forget them, which ones I wanted, but then I never went back and did a quantity of 2 because I like to have 2 fat quarters for anything that I do, just because if you sew anything, you know, 1 fat quarter is not really quite enough to do a whole lot of different things with, unless you do piece quilting, but that's not what these are for. So, I have a little kitty. Well, actually, it doesn't say, it doesn't say one way or another whether it's cat or dog. Huh. I don't know. But it is paw prints. Black paw prints on red. Of course, we know I'm going to do that. And y'all know that I had to get another, Maya's fussing. Another sunflower. And another cosmic. I should have gotten more of this. I like this because it has all the different, and it's not all true planets. It might be only ours. I'll have to look at that. And then, of course, the little pink polka dots. Well, I can't remember what my thinking was on this back then. But I like these. The problem is I didn't get 2 of them. It says they were $9.99, and I don't know if, I'm pretty sure, yeah, see, I had a coupon for all this. So it was probably like $13.99 or $14.99. It's a 5-piece back quarter set. But I love it because it's got all those golds and whatnot. And I wish the sun was playing peekaboo with me earlier. And now it's not. So now I have this glaringly bright light in my face and no counterbalance. So if I'm in shadow, I'm sorry. It's getting kind of late. and the sun is not shining. So I picked this up, and this was my most expensive thing. With the coupon, it was like $13. Right there. But see, my daughter-in-law diamond paints too, and I had forgotten that I had this because I was going to give her this for Christmas. But this box was still sealed this morning until I was trying to organize, and I was like, what is this Michael's box? And her birthday's not till July. I'll see if she would be interested in something like that, because I told her I wanted her to try my diamond painting pen because it's so comfortable. But she hasn't tried it yet. Let me get this box out of the way. And then I bought this little, it's a 6-piece, I think they're 4x6, yeah. They're 4x6, but look at them pretty butterflies. And I thought, I have butterflies hanging from my window that I crocheted. So why not have some butterflies in diamond painting? Now, we know space is a premium on my walls, so I don't know where I will put them. But I will find a place in here for these, because, I mean, I could put them in another room in my house, but that's not really my theme. I've not put any of my decor up, my diamond paintings up, which, to be fair, I haven't sealed any of my diamond paintings, which that's going to tie into something else. But I did get from that sweet soul that bought that stuff off my wish list. I did have that sealer in that package. But I also thought about, there was another, a cheaper version, not of that, but a cheaper alternative, and that was to use Mod Podge. So I wanted to try that too. But I really am excited to get these done. And these are small, so I can get them done relatively quick. Oh, speaking of, hold on. I meant to show y'all this Monday, but I got excited about the other things that I was talking about. But look, I finished it. Isn't that so pretty? I wish it was sunshiny right now. Maybe I can use my light over here to show how pretty it is. Look at all that glitter. And that little sparkly. But I do, you see how gorgeous these things are. So I do want to seal them and possibly get them able to be hung up. I just don't know when I'm going to be able to do that. So we'll have to see on that. Alright, I'm going to see if I can put all this back in that box. That way I can actually get it organized. But about these fabrics. Now, I did just put in an order the other day because I say the other day. I thought I had until December 29th to use that last reward. But I got a text message on the 24th saying, guess what? Your reward expires today, so if you don't use it, you lose it. And I'm like, dude, it's Christmas Eve. So I went ahead and I used my reward. It was a $10 reward, so I got some different fabrics that we actually, whoopoo. Okay, well, I got 2 more of the pink polka dots. So now, this is what happens when you don't open your stuff. Now I have 3 pink polka dots. Actually, I think I might have 4 because I only got this pink polka dot to counteract so I don't know. I might have 4. I don't see any up there, so I might not. And then I got some gray fabric with white stars. these next two are gonna, well, the next two colors I'm excited about. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And then this one. Now these are like blender fabrics, but I'm excited to see what I can do. Ooh, they actually, that kind of looks pretty cool together, doesn't it? But I thought about, you know, because if I make some more keychains, these would be awesome, not only to do on the outside as just, you know, a generic, instead of having patterns on all of my things, I could have some solid colors. Or I could use patterns on the outside and these as for the inside fabric. But I thought, you know, I couldn't go wrong. I had a $10 reward, so I was going to use it. Now, that first box that I did, I can't remember. It's been, like I said, this was before Thanksgiving. So I'm not quite sure when I used the, oh, poo. I had two rewards. I had two $10 rewards. This reward is from the box that I just showed you. The reward that I did for those that expired on Christmas Eve. This right here, this was a pickup order that my husband went and picked up for me. So I ended up paying, with my little reward, I ended up paying 48 cents for these two things. But I had heard that Mod Podge Super Gloss really brings out, because one of the things that when I was going to go seal it with the first sealant that I got from one of you lovelies, one of the things said, be careful that you don't put it on too thick or it'll dull your diamonds. And I'm like, no, I don't want to dull my diamonds. So in that same thread that I was reading, several people had said that they used the Mod Podge Super Gloss and it worked great. Now, this was cheaper than the Amazon thing, but I think the Amazon thing was more than 8 ounces. But I'm going to try both. And I think I might try them. I don't know, because even my first one I loved. So, I don't know. I will run the risk. I will try one of each and see, you know, which one actually works. And if one's not as glossy and shiny, then it's just not as glossy and shiny. I won't consider it a fail, you know. And then I just got a little, I needed to use the rest of the $10, so I just got a little foam brush set. And let me tell you, trying to pick a foam brush set never stressed me out so much in my life. It's got 4, hold on, I can't see the tiny writing. Okay, so it's got 4 3/4 inch wide, 6 1 inches, 2 1.5 inches, and then 2 1/4 inches. And I guess the 1/4 inches, hold on, let me put my eyeballs back on. I guess the 1/4 inches are the teeny tiny little round or something. Because I don't see any more that could be a 1/4 inch. Oh, I do see some white ones in there too. Some like little applicator, you know, like when you're doing eyeshadow, little eyeshadow applicator size. So, okay. Well, that is cool. Oh, no, there's the 1/4 inch. No, that's the 1/2 inch. Okay, so I have some round, mostly I have the flat foam brushes, and then some are round in there. But anyway, what I was doing is I was trying to make sure that I could get some small enough to go around the edge without getting on the canvas. Because I didn't want to, I don't know, I guess it wouldn't have mattered if I got on the canvas. I think I overthought it. But anyway, I have more of these. And if I need bigger brushes, I already have big brushes. I have a couple brushes that are like that wide. So if I need a bigger brush, I have them. I'm not worried about that. But I'm excited to try it now that I actually have a collection of enough. Because when I first did this, I think I only had two diamond paintings done. And now I have a lot. I think I have 5 diamond paintings that I've already done. And it's so funny because after I finished the Starry Night one that I just showed you, I want to get started on a Make Market, which is a Michael's brand. Avoid Kitty. Oh no, it wasn't. I think it was a Walmart one. But I don't think it was Make Market. Yeah, I think it was Diamond Dots. I can't remember. I went looking for them because I heard that they were on clearance for $5. Mine wasn't. Mine was $9.99. But you know, it's $9.99. I'll pay $9.99 for a little diamond painting. But I'm excited to get started on it because I like to do, I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I like to do a colorful one and then kind of more of a muted, whether it's a black and white, a black, you know. I like to switch off on those so that I can have a little bit of a break. My eyes don't have to go crazy if I'm doing something super duper colorful. And then, you know, I like variety. Okay, so the next one is Walmart. Now, this actually is included because I bought this in 2025. Is actually included in my stash, my 2026 stash busting. And I bought, these things were like $5. Well, I can't check because I'm recording on my phone. They were like $5.95, I think, at Walmart. And I was shocked. I have to get it out of the bag or else you're not even going to see what it is. Hold on. I mean, you probably could see, but all that black that green writing is right there over the label. It's over the label. I'm going to put it back in there so that, well, no, I don't. I can put it right on my shelf. Look at that. Premier Puzzle. For I think it was $5.95. And it's Seashore. I was so excited. So I ended up getting not just one, 2. Actually, 2, 3, 4. So what can I do? They're 328 yards for each 7-ounce ball or 7-ounce skein. So I don't know. Being a number 5 weight, and it says a 6mm. Yeah, I might have to use one a little bit bigger because anything that they recommend is usually kind of tight if I use it. This is not as soft as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it is soft. Don't get me wrong. But I see everybody raving about this. And I've never used puzzle before. Remember I said, well, those of you who are new, you wouldn't remember, but I said that I wanted to try a lot of different Premier yarn types. puzzle was one of them. And I could not pass it up when I found it on Walmart.com for $5.95. And I ordered this. Let's see. Let me see. This was FedEx. Of course it was FedEx. Usually there's dates, shipment dates or something. November 14th. Yeah. That's how long this has been sitting around. In its box. Not being used. But. And this is part of the concussion, and I know it's part of the concussion, so I'm trying not to get mad at myself. But the concussion's fine. It's just the memory issues that are like hanging around. I can't remember what I was going to make with this. Wow, it's getting dark quick. Actually, those are really dark clouds coming in. Oh, that might be why the weather's going to change so drastically. Because tonight it's supposed to be 60-something degrees overnight. And then tomorrow night it's supposed to be like 20-something degrees. So, but by the time you see this, it'll be all done and over with. I just wanted to get this recorded so that my son can get all this stuff edited for me for this coming week. And I don't have to keep bugging him because he's working nights. But anyway, if you have any suggestions on what to make with this, should I do a cardigan? I mean, I don't know. With a bulky 5? I like that cardigan that I did with the Karen Jumbo Ombre. I liked the weight of that. But that was a number 4 weight. And I'm wondering how pretty would a puzzle be? Or should I go with like a scarf and hat set? Or maybe a couple scarf and hat sets? I literally have no clue what I was intending. So if y'all have any ideas, please tell me. Because your girl I don't remember. And I want to do something really, really fun with those. So, long held on hauls that I honestly forgot I had. The puzzle box was sitting over here. The Walmart box with the puzzle was sitting over here for the longest. And I didn't even realize what they were. But like I said, I got to trying to organize and everything this morning. And I'm like, what in the world? I need to get this stuff done. So, yeah. It's going to get done. And I'm sorry for recording both of my videos for this week on the same day. Usually I don't do that, but it is what it is today. And the video that I've been trying to work on is still in the works. The second installment of that. I have to work on the stuff for that video off camera, so y'all will see it. If you haven't already saw it by this point, it is coming out the week of between the 12th and the 17th. So I don't know exactly what date. This should come out on the 15th, if I'm looking at my calendar right. Oh yeah, by the way, I have my January calendar sitting over here. Yeah, it looks like this should air on the 15th. I haven't decided how I want to structure my weekly, because I have 2 challenges and my normal 2 videos a week. So I don't know if I want to combine the 2 challenges in one video, or some weeks I might have 3 videos, some weeks I might have 4 videos. And I really do need to try to get back into learning I have to relearn DaVinci because apparently whatever I had before my concussion, I don't remember how to use the software. So I have to relearn it, which is not stressful in and of itself because I'm scared that what I learn I won't retain. So we'll see. Now, I know this is a very short video. I could sit here and chit-chat with y'all all day long. But the purpose of this video was that haul stuff that I forgot that I had. So I don't want to keep you unnecessarily. Now, I will say, the idea that I had Monday, in Monday's video, which was just a few hours ago, I'm already picking out the colors for that idea on my stash busting video. So keep your eye out for that. I'm excited. I do still, if y'all have any recommendations, I am open to listening to them. If you don't have any specific thing, and you want to recommend a channel, you're more than welcome to, and I may try them out. If it's a channel that I've already tried and I just can't watch, please don't be offended. It's nothing against that creator. It's nothing against your recommendation. It's just sometimes viewers and creators don't match. I've had so many people berate me in my style of video, and I'm like, why do you have to do that? If I'm not your style of podcaster or creator, just don't watch me. That's what I do. I mean, I have a ton of creators that I watch, but there's just some that aren't a match for me, and I'm okay with that. So I would love, it being reciprocated. But for the most part, I'd say probably in the last 6 months, I've had a lot less negative. Now, I've had some thumbs down on my videos, but, I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and I'm okay with that. But the negative comments, and some of them have not been very nice in the emails, but they've dwindled down a lot. So I'm grateful for that by far. So I'm going to wrap this video up, and I know it hasn't even been a 30-minute video, and I'm sorry about that, but I don't want to extend it for just chitty-chatty, unless I had actually something to say. But my daughter-in-law just texted me and said, I know you like to go thrifting, so do you want to go with me? And I said, honey, I've been waiting on my workroom to cool off so that I can record this video. So yes, I want to go, but can you wait a little while? So that is honestly, see, I'm transparent. That is why this video is 90% shorter than what it usually is. I do want to say, if you saw anything in the fabrics that you liked and you want a bag or a keychain out of them, you let me know, because I have these. I already tossed the 6-pack or 5-pack over there, but honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, this would be cute as sin. Would that not? Isn't that cute? Honestly, that pink could go with all of those colors. Alright. I might be making me some more keychains. Actually, no. I said in Monday's video, which I haven't had a chance to because it's only been a couple hours, I do want to try some of the bigger, some of the tote bag size in with some different stabilizer. So I'm gonna get cracking on that. Since this will take care of the 2 videos for next week, I might go ahead and get started on those in with the other video prep that I'm doing for the second challenge. So I hope you have a great one today. I hope that you can find some kind of joy. Today has been frustrating on a couple levels, but I'm going to leave you with this adorable little picture right here of my kitty cats that made me smile so big. I hope they make you smile too. I will see you later in the next one. Have a great one. Bye.